I'm so glad you're on the side of the cam.
Yeah. I'm not being here for long.
Bruh.
That's okay.
My butt hurts here.
What?
Okay, should we start?
Yeah, we already
Yes.
started basically. Hey guys, welcome back to another
Taking out the
episode
trash
of us. Today is going to be a silly episode, I think, because we're not playing any more games. The games are done.
Oh.
We don't do that around
Cutting
here.
off.
But there's an exciting announcement.
Oh yeah.
What is
Happy
it?
Thanksgiving.
No.
Happy Thanksgiving. This is coming out either the day before Thanksgiving or the week after.
Happy Thanksgiving.
So, happy
But
Thanksgiving.
also, everybody say happy birthday to all three of us.
Happy birthday to
To
you.
me.
Oh,
Why is it our birthday?
it's my birthday. Say that.
Why is
It's
it
my
our
birthday.
It's my birthday. Caleb,
I'm
say
so
it.
excited for my birthday.
It's my birthday.
Aw.
So, guys, this episode
It's all of our birthdays
it's
on
gonna
the
be
same
very,
day.
Caleb, make sure that you don't look like you're dead because you're in all of our cameras, okay? But
Oh.
oh.
Oh. He's
But
mogging in all the cameras.
Oh my gosh, please. We all know that you guys are eating this up, so you're welcome. But basically, we're going to be reflecting on our 21st years of life.
Oh my days.
Yeah. Because that's why you have to talk a lot today too, Caleb. You don't have to sit
Because
there.
it's also your birthday.
Because it's our
that's
birthday
true.
and we're reflecting.
Yes.
So basically, for
We-
those of you who don't understand, we are turning 21.
Yes.
I'm turning 21
Don't say
very
it.
soon.
Just within a month, we all turn
Yes.
21.
Very
Yeah.
soon. But you may be confused. Why are we talking about our 21st year of life if we're not 21 yet?
This is
Because
a debate. It's going to be
this
settled.
is actually how it works.
Yes.
Because when you turn 1, you just completed your first year of life. AKA, meaning when you turn 21, you just completed your 21st year of life.
So we're moving on to our 22nd year.
Yes. We're
Oh,
about
that's
to begin our
Weird.
22nd year.
I'm actually 5. What do you mean?
Why am I an adult?
Why
Dude,
would-
no, I'm going to have a mental breakdown.
I'm going to have a
I
quarter
have to
life.
pay taxes. I already
Quarter
have time
life
to do that.
crisis is a brewing.
Quarter life crisis.
You
I
had
have
to
an
pay
everyday
taxes before.
crisis.
So
I have a crisis every day of my life.
Well, except for Caleb doesn't. Caleb gets all the tips. Would you like to share about how your week has gone?
Oh, yeah.
It was pretty good week.
I like how he's still sitting here.
Caleb? Yes.
Can I go back soon?
Yeah,
No,
you
no,
can
no,
if you
no.
want.
Look at your shirt. Read it and stay.
What?
What does it say?
Obey.
No, that's crazy.
That's not
Okay,
cool.
I'm leaving. No, I can't do this anymore. No.
Vanessa,
No.
you have made us lose this privilege.
Caleb, no.
It's
Guys,
your fault.
The whole reason we told Caleb to sit on the floor is because we missed him.
Yeah, we did miss him.
And now I miss him again.
We had a group hug right before this.
Well,
was
I'm
really
right
sweet.
across from you, so you can still see me.
Okay. Wait, tell us about your
Tell
week.
us about your week.
It was a good week. Yeah. I
Okay,
did. I
them.
worked quite a bit, and I did a lot of homework.
Mm.
Yeah, it was pretty nice.
Wow.
You studious little boy.
Yeah.
Our
What can I say?
sweet little youngest. You just want to like grab his head and go, "Rrr," you know what I mean?
No,
Yeah, I'm on Maya's page with that one.
Okay.
that's why I'm his favorite mom.
What? You have favorite mom?
Yeah, my mom.
His mom's actually very nice. I like his
Got
mom.
him.
That's true. Well,
Uh,
anyways, our weeks were quite cray, so
I don't remember it. Every time we get to this like recap of our week, I don't remember because they all blend together.
that's so fair. I've literally been
Oh, it was. I know why
yeah,
your week was crazy.
it's been the craziest week, and so I'm tired, but I'm still here.
I feel like this week wasn't as crazy for me because I've been more like, why am I like reaching around to itch?
Let me just
just-
get that really quick.
I've been more like going home a lot.
Yes,
Like,
Maya will leave social gatherings so that she can prioritize alone time, and I wish I had that.
I've been doing that a lot this week, and I feel like that's good.
It's really good for you as an introvert, and I'm glad that you've had time to escape. That makes me happy.
Yeah, but it's also because I'm such in like the mindset that I'm like so ready to go home for Thanksgiving and Christmas. Like all I want is for it to be Thanksgiving so I can go home, celebrate with my family, come back and have there only be 2 weeks of school and then leave again for like basically a month because I'm over it.
I just want to sleep.
I love my friends, but
I just want a sleepy poo.
yeah.
That's all I want.
We
Just
feel
like
like-
let me sleep in my bed
Yeah.
and don't wake me up, please. Thank you.
We've both talked about how we feel like we can't catch up on sleep ever.
No.
Like the past literal week, I don't understand what's going on.
I've woken Maya up for everything we've had. Everything.
Starting last week Saturday when we were filming with Sun Twist, I got out of bed at 9:40 and my alarm is set for 9 o'clock. And every single day I've woken up like 10 minutes before class and I don't understand what's going on. Like, I set a million alarms, and I just can't get out of bed.
I feel like my body's decaying, which it is.
We are.
But I can feel it, which I don't think is normal.
I feel like, I just start.
Wow.
Ew. I feel like I don't actually like that.
No, well.
But.
Oh, sorry. I mean, yeah, get around the mic stand.
I was gonna say, I feel like when I get out of bed, like when I sit up, it's like a door creaking open, like all my hinges are like.
Well,
that's how I feel.
and like I feel like this past week has been awful too because the past like 3 weeks before this one was awful physically because I went jet lagged, like to the max, where I literally could not even if I read a book I would fall asleep. Like it was awful, it was terrible. But then I woke up at 7 a.m. and I was like, oh, I'm actually gonna die. And then the next week, I was being a woman. I don't know how I can say that on the podcast. So I was dying. And then the week after that, I was sick and very ill. So now we're here, and the past 3 weeks have just been my body just screaming at me. And so I think I'm just done. I think that's it.
Yeah.
What positive little Pollies we're being, aren't we?
Well,
Right?
I'm not sad. It's just like it's a
We're being
hard
honest
time.
and vulnerable with you.
Because,
Our
like
viewers.
we said, we can share secrets now because we're friends.
Exactly. Do you have a secret you want to share, Caleb?
I can't think of any secrets. I have 0 secrets. I keep no secrets
Caleb's
from
an
anyone.
open book. I feel like that's
I'm
actually
such an
not true. I
open
feel like you're lying totally to me.
Can you give us anything like
Anything?
Ever?
anything ever that's like has like something I can chew on?
Huh?
I forgot my rings.
I didn't wear
realized.
any on purpose because I got bored of it.
Me neither.
Oh dang it.
Yeah.
I will.
Well, we might as well start with our topic.
I suppose so.
So
Wait,
our
introduce ourselves.
intro.
Yeah.
I'm Vanessa,
I'm Maya.
and this is
Taking
Out
Out
the
the
Trash
Trash.
podcast.
I don't know what episode.
Yeah,
Probably
actually,
episode
no idea.
6? 5? It's a good question. Anyways, so the intro is rolling and now we're back.
All right,
Commercial break.
guys. So we're gonna get started on our topic today, which is reflecting on our 21st years of life, and we're just gonna go
21st year. 21
Well-
years or 21st year? Not 21st
Well, it's
years.
because it's us plural. 21st years.
She caught me.
I got you there. So anyways, I have a little list on my phone.
I also
and I
have a
think Maya
list.
does too.
On my
And
pink
Caleb
phone.
doesn't because we tell him about things once he gets here.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes.
Caleb
I
is
know
never
last
in the
minute.
loop, but that's okay. I
Caleb,
like it that
do you
way.
have
Never in
anything
the
off the
loop.
top of your mind that you learned from this year? Like
From
think
this
about
year?
not like this calendar year, but like from
From
your
last
birthday
to
last year
now.
To now.
To now?
Yeah.
What have you learned?
Frick. Multiplication.
What'd you say?
Multiplication?
Yeah. From birth to here, I've learned multiplication.
No, from your birth, like your last birthday.
Oh, my
Yeah.
last birthday.
Yes. Not like
Well,
your
then
first birthday.
say that. Oh my gosh.
What?
Gosh.
I was like, didn't you go to kindergarten and like
Yeah,
school?
I thought you were talking about my first birthday.
No, I was like, how did you
yeah.
get here if you didn't know multiplication?
I knew multiplication.
You said it so like
Multiplication. He was confident in that answer. And you know
was.
what? I'm confident in you.
Thank you.
So you're welcome. But what have you
Take that.
learned this year?
This year?
Nothing.
definitely
No,
not multiplication.
Unreal Engine is something I have learned this year.
Unreal what?
It's like a game engine for like they make movies with it, like the backgrounds and such, and they also use it to make games as well.
Fire.
Yeah,
Have you also
Awesome.
learned how awesome of friends me and Maya are?
I already knew that.
Aww. How about how great of moms we are?
I don't know.
Well, he's the youngest, so he's never going to appreciate us as much as we should be.
That's true. That makes so much sense why Josh is the oldest. Because he actually
Yes, 'cause
calls
he loves
and reaches out.
us.
And he's like, how are you? Like, the oldest always reaches out to the parent. Is like, how are you doing?
And we just
Do you
take
reach
care
out to
of
your
you.
parents?
I do.
Do you?
Oldest.
Nice.
Come on. You have some oldest in you that gets to. You know, like you're like half oldest.
Huh?
I'm a middle child. Well, there's 2 middle children.
That's what I'm saying.
Me and my younger sister.
Middle, half
but
old.
I'm totally more like the middle child than my younger sister. Because she's actually cool.
What's your younger... What's your younger sister then?
Also a middle child, but like, I don't know. I feel like she gets treated like the youngest sometimes.
She's the youngest girl.
That's true. I have 3 girls, and I'm the middle of the 3 girls.
Yeah.
And then we have my brother. Oh boy, he's another story. Just kidding. Love you, Riggins. Wait, I'm not saying his name on here. I actually probably have already done that.
Yep.
Hi.
Anyways, okay, we're gonna get started. Who wants to start?
Up to you. Because, okay, this topic's actually going to get pretty dang deep today. I feel like it's going to be way more of like a Jesus podcast than our other ones, because a lot of the things that we have learned have been like through our journeys with Christ.
That's true. I have some I tried to fit lighthearted ones in there and then also deeper ones. Yeah. So I don't really know what the order is.
You can start with a lighthearted one.
Start with a lighthearted one?
Yeah.
Okay. This is something I really learned. Anything looks good if your hair and makeup are done.
That's something that we've been saying for a long time, though.
No, because I didn't really wear like out there fits till this past year.
I don't think that's true.
Okay, what do you mean by out there fits?
Like fits that are very
crazy
bold.
patterns or like things that you thrift and you're like, that's actually ugly.
And then you put it on.
And then you put it on and you put on your hair and makeup. And then everyone's like, oh my gosh, your outfit's so cute. But literally it's like the thing itself is ugly. But genuinely, if you do your hair and makeup, you can wear anything and make it look
Are you
good.
talking like in referral to that shirt that you bought?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I bought that in February. And like, but after that, I've realized the same thing. Like every time I go thrifting, if I put something on, I'm like, or like that pink shirt. Like you didn't really like that pink shirt that I thrifted.
But there was a vision.
But there was right, hair and makeup. If you do your hair and makeup, you can literally wear anything you want and you're going to get compliments and people are going to be like, that's so cute.
I literally have told her not to buy multiple pieces of clothing. Wow, I can't talk today. I have told her not to buy multiple pieces of clothing because I thought they were ugly as butt. Mm-hmm. And then she put them on and did her hair and makeup and it looks good. So
exactly. So, yeah, if you guys, I think that's the secret of thrifting too. What are you finding at thrifting that's genuinely like that item is cute?
That's kind of true.
Not a lot of things. You wear it and then you do your hair and makeup and everyone's like, oh my gosh, that's like the best thing I've ever seen in my life.
That's true. A lot of my stuff that I buy like while I'm thrifting are like old grandpa things, like all my sweaters and like my flannels and stuff. I'm such a sweater flannel girl. Tee.
Oh my days.
That was really bad.
She's chuggy, guys. That's
what?
nuts.
Chuggy?
Yes.
What does chuggy mean?
Chuggy's like fall 2014 girl.
What the flip?
Like cardigan, big scarf.
I was like 7.
Yeah, but you're like, I'm so flannel.
I don't wear cardigan.
Flannel is chuggy.
No, because the way that I wear it is super indie and awesome. Indie and awesome, not indie and awesome.
So I just looked up chuggy. It means it's a slang term primarily from Gen Z, used to describe something that is outdated, unfashionable, or trying too hard to be trendy.
That's not what I thought chuggy meant. I thought chuggy was like fall girl.
Yeah, you
Wait,
bum.
look it up. Look up chuggy fall girl.
You actual bum. Secretly trying to come at me.
When I think about chuggy, I think about like the fall girls from 2014. Like, are you getting it?
I think about Chewbacca. I don't know why, but I feel like it just sounds like isn't his nickname Chewie in Star Wars?
You are asking the wrong person.
That's a good question.
I have no idea. Did you find it, Caleb? I don't. Okay.
Anyways,
you know what? I don't. We can move on. Maya, what's your first one?
So if we're keeping it lighthearted, I have started learning the drums.
Oh!
Guys, I actually love the drums so much. I think they're so cool. Shout out to Isaac Bailey for giving me his drumsticks, his extra drumsticks. That was actually so kind of you. And that was the only nice thing he's ever done for me in his life.
And he'll never do another nice thing for you ever
Probably
in your life.
not.
Wow. What do you know how to play on drums?
I learned how to play The Greatest by Billie Eilish. And I just feel so accomplished. Even though I still don't know what I'm doing, and I just learned it by muscle memory, I still feel lit and awesome.
Come on.
And I started doing like this series on YouTube of like playing simple drum things. So I'm like learning some of the basics right now, but like I haven't had time to like really get into it recently. So, but I am starting to learn the drums, and hopefully one day I will be like Isaac Bailey.
Come on.
I will be like Isaac.
Yeah, that shout out was very undeserved. You're welcome.
Wow.
Isaac.
Yeah, let's actually move on. I think that was probably too much for him.
Too much glazing.
Yeah.
Do you want another lighthearted one?
Sure.
Okay. Barrettes and pink shoes.
Oh.
I love you.
Nice.
You are genuinely my everything. And I don't understand how I lived before my 21st year of life without pink shoes and barrettes. Genuinely. I wear them all the time.
She wears them with everything.
And I didn't buy
She's not wearing them right now, though.
I'm not. I'm wearing a monochromatic fit. I'm brown today.
Except there's still pink and red on it.
That's true. I just, I always have a lot of blush on because I think every outfit needs a little bit of pink. And my backpack's always pink. But I think I didn't buy pink shoes.
Sorry.
I didn't buy pink shoes for so long because I'm like, oh, they're not going to match with everything. I'm not going to wear them. I haven't worn like any other shoes except for my pink shoes. And barrettes in my hair, I even wore before I had bangs, but even more so now with bangs. Like,
yeah.
Oh, I love a good barrette. And then when the barrette matches the shoes, yep. Thank you, Jesus.
Bless you.
Oh, bless you.
Caleb sneezed.
That's
bless you, my son.
Thank you.
In the name of the Father and Son and Holy Spirit. That's also probably something I learned from you is the fact that I can wear colored shoes and it goes with everything if I wanted to.
Yes.
Like I always wear my...
Especially if your hair and makeup is done.
Well, any normal day. I just look awesome all the time. But, sorry, I saw Zach and I got scared. No, he's coming in.
Not the scream. Oh.
No. Why are you coming in here?
Oh, no, Zachary Johnson.
Get
now
out.
You have to give us a shout out.
Wow, full legal name is
okay,
crazy.
Okay, anyway. So, one thing that I did learn this year.
I did say his middle name, and I definitely could have. Sorry.
I'm trying to get back on track.
Okay, go.
Yeah, right. Okay. One thing I did learn from you this year is the fact that I can wear my blue shoes because I bought Adidas, like the Sambas or whatever.
Yeah.
And I thought I needed the white and black ones, like, you know, classic, because then they'll go with everything.
Yeah.
But no. There was one pair of blue shoes, and I got them, and I love them, and I wear them all the time, and they don't match with everything.
Even if you're not wearing blue, it just works.
It might be the fact that they're mostly white, but
no.
Still.
I just think great.
Sorry, I hit my mic stand. There's been a lot of screaming, shouting right now. So,
what
next
else
thing.
Have you learned?
What else have you learned?
I didn't mean for it to sound like
well, the only other things I have are deep topics.
That's okay.
I didn't write down anything fun because
Do you want me to do one more lighthearted one?
If you want.
Okay, my other lighthearted one is that I love being a substitute teacher. Love it. It was my first time ever. I'm a substitute EA technically. Substitute educational assistant. And it is so much fun. I love subbing, especially for either special ed or special needs kids. So fun. Yeah, I didn't know I was going to love it as much as I did. And I've literally cried after my shifts because I'm just so full of joy in life because these kids are so awesome. So,
nice.
Yeah.
I guess I do actually have one lighthearted one.
Okay.
I've learned how to play guitar a lot better too.
Oh, yeah, you have.
Like, I've improved. I've learned, I don't know how to like finger pick really, but kind of sometimes. And I've learned how to play. I know how to play in 3 different tunings now.
What's the third?
Open B flat.
Open B flat?
That's the song that I posted that reel yesterday too.
Yeah. That's an open B flat?
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
I don't know.
Wow.
But I think that's what it is. And yep. And I feel great.
What if you're making that up right now?
I'm not. I literally will go into my YouTube right now and find it.
That's crazy. Wow. Come
Open
on.
B flat. Now I feel like I have to prove it.
No, you
I actually don't
prove
want
it.
to. That's going to take too much time.
No.
No, I'm not putting that in here.
That's okay.
Anyway, that's probably my one other.
Oh,
I wrote down how to have fun.
Oh.
Recently, I've learned how to have fun.
Yeah.
Because, you know, in our first podcast this year, I was talking about, like, how I overthink everything and blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, it's been getting a lot better. And now I know how to, like, go into social situations and still just have fun.
That's great.
You know? And not be scared of the literal world.
Yeah.
So, that's
when do you think that switch happened?
This year. Like, this school year.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm marking down that I already talked about these.
Okay.
I don't know. That's another thing that I wrote down, though. Like, I just have had this urge to, like, actually, like, go and, like, make friends and like just be a normal functioning human being.
Sure.
I mean, okay, scratch that. I'm starting over. I've learned how, or okay. How do I say this?
You got it. Just work it out.
I don't remember how I started this sentence actually. How did I say it?
You've learned how to have fun.
I've learned how to have fun.
You've just had the urge to make friends.
Yeah. This year, I've had like a changed mindset. Probably because I prayed about it, because, prayer is strong and it works. But I've had like this urge to like actually go out and like just have fun and like do a ton of random stuff that doesn't even make sense. Not weird, bad things, but like fun, random, like going outings. And like I just had an urge to like do literally awesome stuff because my mindset has changed about like the world. I used to be so negative, and like I am sometimes still, but that's like just deep in my roots. But now I'm like,
Yeah.
like I just feel good, and
That's
like
great.
I can actually do stuff,
Yeah.
And that's also why I have a cool internship next summer.
Yes.
I don't really want to say where.
No, that's
on
okay.
the podcast, but
that'll be
really
for next
cool,
year's recap.
I have a really cool internship opportunity because I just wanted to go do something awesome, and I actually got it. So lit and awesome. That's one thing that I've learned this year: how to have fun and just like go into things head on with a good, positive attitude without letting like anxious thoughts get in the way.
That's great.
Let's go.
Round of applause for Yaya. My next one, I don't need my phone because I know what it's gonna be. The overarching thing I've learned this year, I feel like I grew a lot this year, let me just say.
Probably.
I feel like from last birthday to this birthday, like I know I'm always like, oh, I can't believe I'm an adult. I genuinely feel like I learned how to be more of an adult. And one of the things I learned was the gift of singleness, guys. And that is genuinely the whole, like my whole 21st year was basically that. Half of it
true.
was with a man, and the other half was without a man, and the repercussions of having been with one.
Yeah.
So it's been very focused on that. But I genuinely, guys, like I'm not even lying to you, for the first time in my life, feel so content that I'm single and so grateful that I'm single. And it's not a lie. Because I feel like you say it and you're starting to like convince yourself as you're saying it. And you're like, yeah, I like being single. Yeah, I like being single. And in the back of your mind, you're just crying. But genuinely, I've also been to so many weddings this year.
That's
and
true.
I've seen how people's lives change when you are with somebody. And
Right.
obviously it changes for the better when the time is right. And you don't feel like it's a burden when the time is right. And I've just realized that I'm not ready to move on from being single. Like there are so many gifts and blessings with singleness. Like I can do things with Maya and just Maya. And Maya can be my person. And I can like go into social events and be like, I'm coming with Maya.
Yeah.
And we can live out girlhood together.
We can.
You know? And I think I took that for granted, especially like when I was with a man earlier this year, because it was the three of us. And at the time, obviously, since, I really liked him, it didn't feel weird.
I liked him too. He was one of my good friends.
Yeah. And like it didn't feel weird to always have him there. But it's like I think I took for granted like just being a girl.
Yeah.
And now I can do that. I can travel the world. I don't have to be tied down. I can do things with my friends 24/7 whenever I want.
You don't have to like communicate like what you're doing at all times, like how your day was.
And I don't have to be like, sorry, like I can't hang out. I'm going on a date. Yeah. Because like if it's like, even if I want to hang out with another friend and it's the two of us, I'll be like, oh, come hang out with me and Maya. But it's not like, you know what I mean? It's just different. It's different. And then when the time is right, it'll be a good different.
Yeah.
But the time is not right. I'm not ready. I want to be free. I don't want to be tied down, because then if you're with the right person, you get married. I'm definitely not ready to be married. And like, then you have a child and then you get old and wrinkly and die.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean? Like
the
progression is too fast. I feel like you just go vroom, and I am not ready for that. So anyways, I genuinely am so grateful that the Lord has given me an opportunity to enjoy singleness, because I think that I would have missed out on an aspect of life if I would have always been spiteful at the fact that I wasn't with somebody and then gotten married and never understood actually what the gift of singleness is.
True.
So, yep. That's the really big thing what I learned this year.
On that note.
Okay.
This is good. I feel like everything that we're talking about is like bouncing off the other.
Yeah.
But I learned this year how like important it is, and yeah, just how important it is to like be okay letting things go, especially like people. Because I've had a lot of instances this year where I've had to let go of people that I thought were super important in my life that I never wanted to like let go of, and like I'm very much the type where I just want to like hold on to people.
Anxious attachment.
Whatever. I want to just hold on to people because I'm like I'm always just like, you're my person, like blah blah blah. But you never realize how beneficial letting someone go that you didn't know actually was not meant to be in your life, like how beneficial that actually is for your life.
Or someone that's only meant to be there for a season.
That's true.
You know, there are people that are beneficial and that are blessings for a season. But if God like allows for that to fall out, why would we hang on to that?
Exactly.
You know?
And like like you can't force it.
Yeah.
What you're saying. But I just had like I said, multiple instances where I had to be the one to take a step back, both in like early on in last year and in the middle of last year.
Yeah.
Vanessa knows who I'm talking about. But like you really just never know like how important that actually is for like your mental health, your development, your faith, your just everything moving forward. Things that are holding you back, you can't move forward if things are holding you back, you know? And I really felt that this year. And it was so weird. Like letting it go, I actually felt like a peace, you know? Which means that obviously it was right. Like that needed to happen.
And it doesn't mean it makes it less hard.
No, it was definitely difficult. And like I had a season of mourning, but that's just how it works. Like when you let things go, you just have to mourn it for a little bit. And then you have to be like, you know what, this is okay. And just trust that like God has a plan for you. And it works, you know? Like, in the place that I am in right now, the people that I am surrounded with have been, like, amazing, you know? And I've never had, like, amazing, like, godly people around me at all times, like I do now. And it's so cool, but definitely, like, being okay letting things and people go is something that I learned this year.
It's so hard too.
It is so hard.
It's so hard, but it's
so
like, good.
It definitely bounced back off of what you were saying before.
I have another one to bounce back off.
Okay, guys, this is good.
Quantity over...
I have that written down too.
Wait, quality.
Quantity over quality. No. Quality over quantity.
Yes, that's what I mean.
I have that written down too.
I, this year, have learned that I don't need that many friends.
Yeah.
I don't. Like, and why would you, like, chase after people or, like, chase after things? Like, it really does not, like, I have solid best friends. Solid. I have Maya. And genuinely, let's say that the world just explodes, right? And the only person that I have left, like, here at school is Maya. I'm at a point where I'd be like, and I don't give a dang. And I'd be still just as happy now as I would be after. And I don't think I would have said that before.
Guys, my heart.
Because, no, but I'm serious. Because I understand the quality of friendship that we have. And it's like, so when I say no to things now, I'm like to like social events or stuff like that. It's not because like, oh my gosh, I'm going to like miss out and like, no one's going to be my friend. It's like,
no.
Okay, and what? I go home to Maya. And I don't even give a dang. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like I'm like trying to like conjure up like this like world of like friends. You know what I mean? It's like, no, like I have people and I'm going to pour into those people and I'm going to stop chasing so many other things just so I can be like, I have a lot of friends. Not that I ever did that outwardly, but I feel like subconsciously everybody does that.
Well, right. You know? I mean, you always want to like, deep down, everybody just wants to be liked. Yeah. Like you don't want to be a disliked person, you know? Right. So like, collecting all these people like this is my friend, this is my friend, this is my friend, that's when you lose the quality part because you're not pouring into people like Vanessa said.
Exactly.
You know, so you have to like pick your people. That's something that I learned this year too. Like I was so not at peace, like I said, letting people go. And then when I learned that that's okay and that you only can have like, I mean, isn't it scientific too that you can only have like 7 close relationships, and that includes your family members too. And that's like, I have a huge family, so like you guys are already all screwed, basically. No, I'm kidding, guys.
But it's scientifically proven you can only have like 7 deep connections at one time, and it's true. And so it's like, why am I neglecting the people that I feel like are those 7?
Yeah.
Or, you know, I'm not going to be like legalistic and be like, there's 8, but you're not on the outside. You know what I mean? Like, why would I like put those people in a corner and be like, yeah, thanks, I have you for when I need you, and then I'm gonna keep chasing and making new friends?
Yeah.
Like, why would I do that? Like,
right.
Obviously, I'm not saying don't make new friends, don't make new acquaintances, like don't meet new people. Like, I love meeting people. I'm an extrovert, but why am I gonna neglect spending time and like pouring into and being like pouring into and being poured into? You know, because it's a circle. Why would I neglect that because I'm chasing everything else,
right?
You know, does that make sense?
Yeah. No, I understand that.
That's good. I have a good point that can also go
go give it to me.
Just how important family is. This year I've had like the best opportunity ever to be in a workplace with like all of my family members. It was my older sister, my younger sister, my cousin, and my dad. We all worked together this summer, and it was lit, and it was the best time ever. And I learned how like cool it is just to like surround yourself with your family. And like I got so much closer with my cousin this year, and like she's definitely one of my best friends, and like I just love her so much. And my sisters are so important to me. I've learned like how to have a better relationship with my brother. Like me and my brother have been hanging out recently, and it's just like such a special time that like we never had before. Being able to like spend time with my dad at work, because he's always at work, I'm always at school, like, but now I'm at work with my dad. Like I spend time with my dad, spending time with my mom at home while I'm doing all my homework, which I'm also going to talk about later.
Okay.
But I just learned how like cool family is and how important they are, and how they are also genuinely your friends. Like you don't, like Vanessa said, you don't need to have all these friends, all these people, because you have your family, and like you have your friends that are basically like your family, and it's just so cool to like have that. And I miss my family so much recently. Like I am genuinely probably the most homesick I've ever been, like being at school, besides like first semester freshman year, because everybody gets homesick their first semester. But like I genuinely just long to be with my family because I love them so much, and I've learned like how important it is to have a good like close relationship with their family, and how much of a blessing that is, because not everybody has like an awesome family, you know? Like not everybody has the life that I live, and I need to like that's what I need to learn. I need to learn how to be so thankful for the life that I am living, and not like, oh, I have to get up today. Oh, I have to do this today. Boy, are you serious? There are people that would kill to like do all that stuff.
Yeah, we were having this conversation like a week ago in the car.
Anyway, family's cool. That's what I've learned.
Yeah, they're like one of the only like I was always told that like growing up is like family's like one of the only like constant things like you get. And like I feel like my family's super like we've always been just like a tight knit family.
Yeah.
And that's just something that I've definitely learned from them. Like social, or like every holiday, like we celebrate it like 3 times with the same people. Like people like go to like different section of the no, we celebrate the same holiday 3 times with all the same people, because it's like, why would we not? You know what I mean? And we just like invite the most distant cousins of both sides. Like, does your husband's uncle's friend need somewhere to go? Oh, they can come to Christmas with us, you know? And we've just been like so open. So yeah, family is so wonderful. And you guys know, you saw my sister, she was on the podcast.
Hashtag Brianna.
Okay, another thing I have, these are they're all kind of intertwined, obviously.
They are.
I have say no to things. That can be opportunities, that can be social gatherings, and I have stopped chasing and just let things come to you.
Yeah.
Like, I learned to say no. And a lot of that has to do with like opportunities too, because you're at college and it's just thrown at you. Like, do as many things that you can, like fill up your resume, and then you just like want to cry all the time because you're so overwhelmed.
Like you crash.
Right. And I learned there was some things that I had to take a step back from going into this year.
Yeah.
Because last year was so overwhelming because I was doing everything. And so coming into this year, I had to say no to things. I was like, I can't be in this position that I was in last year because I don't have time.
Yeah.
I can't be in another position that I'm in because I don't have time. And I can help in other ways, but I can't be a leader in those anymore. And that has honestly been so helpful. And like, I was talking with Eileen, and she was telling me like, that's my best friend in Spain. And she was like, just don't chase opportunities. Like, they will come to you. And literally this whole year, I haven't chased anything. Yeah. I've literally been stagnant. I went into this year I don't want to say free because I was not free. But do you know how many new things have been added to my plate this year simply because the Lord has brought opportunities into my life? Mm-hmm. I haven't chased for any of the opportunities that I have. It's because people have approached me or God has put something specifically on my heart and now they're on my plate. Mm-hmm. But I haven't chased anything, you know? And I think that that's wonderful. Mm-hmm. And if I hadn't said no to other things, I wouldn't have time to do what actually God is calling me to do. Mm-hmm. So stop overwhelming your plate. Literally just
overfilling your plate.
Yes, overfilling your plate. Like literally I just like have an image of like you just like sitting on the floor like with your hands open and just being like, yeah, okay, God, whatever you want, and just like having like 2 empty like platters and spending time with God. Like you're just gonna start collecting things and it's gonna come, and you're God's not saying go chase that, you know what I mean? Like he's just no, just sit and it'll start coming. And I think that is something that I had to learn, and I'm so grateful now because I definitely have more of a balance too, and more of a knowing that what I am doing and like what I walk into is because God specifically has called me to do it. Yeah, you know,
that's good.
And it's not because I want like, not that this was how I viewed other things, but if you stay in things that you're not supposed to be, this is what it can turn into. Yeah. But it's not like an elevated status thing. You know what I mean? Right. It's like, no, God has genuinely called me to do this. And when God calls you to step down from something, step down from it. Yeah. You know? So anyways, that was another one.
I didn't have this written down, but like kind of going off of what you said, I've learned that I cannot plan things. Because God will completely destroy every plan that I've ever had. And it's happened multiple times. Like
you can plan things, but don't put your faith in the plans.
Yes. Because I wanted to be a nurse since I was 12. I mean, that's probably still a possibility for me. Like after I graduate, if I like want to go back to school and like get my associates or whatever, like it's still like I can do that. But I wanted to be in the nursing program here. Mm-hmm. And my GPA was 0.03 too low. And so I could not apply for the program and I had to switch my major, and my life is way better now. So like I go into worship arts, and it's not something that I ever would have done in the first place, because coming into college I was like I didn't want to go into ministry at all. But now that I'm in this major and I have like my internship opportunity, I've had every opportunity that I've ever had given to me.
Right. Like that's another thing of like you're obedient in one thing. Yeah. And then it just all falls on you. And you're like, whoa. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's something that I've learned.
Like you weren't chasing anything.
No, well, I didn't know what to do. I was just like,
you didn't even want it, bro.
Okay, no, I actually didn't. I like last Christmas break I had like this whole mental breakdown. I was like crying every day. I was like, I don't know what to do with my life. Like I just wanted to be a nurse and blah blah. And then like the only thing that I could think of that I could be interested in going into is worship arts, because of like all the cool stuff, like being in the studio, recording music. Like music is something that I'm so passionate about, and I love creating it. I love singing it. I love listening to it. I love dancing to it. So I was like, fine, I'll go into worship arts. And my platter is like, I'm like trying to carry it. Yes. But like, it's just been cool. But like, I've learned that I cannot like plan my life in so many stages. Like, this is what I'm going to do next. This is what I'm going to do next. Because it always will get shaken up. Like, I didn't know I was going to have that internship opportunity this summer. Yeah. And now, well, I am going to a whole different country. Yeah. To, like, go spread the word. Missionary. Yeah, literally. And that's not something that I ever thought that I would have done. But, and I wouldn't have if I became a nurse. Yeah. I would have been stuck probably on the night shift, wiping people's butts. Like, no one wants to do that. They want to go to a different country and be awesome. Yeah. You know? So, like, you can't.
Shout out nurses. Thank you.
Yeah, seriously. We do need you guys. So don't like quit. I mean, you're welcome in worship arts, but don't quit what you're doing. Yeah, basically what you said. Like planning, you can plan, but don't like put your faith in that plan, because it will change. Yep. The only plan that works out is God's. And that's like, period. Like that's it. You know?
Period. I totally agree. That's good. I have another one that kind of goes off. I
love this flow.
One. Cherish the current season of life you're in, and not always hating the one that you're currently are in.
That's kind of rough.
And I think like just like a mix of everything that I've been talking about has led me to this conclusion of like, why do I keep, or why have I always wanted to move on to the next thing? When I'm in Phoenix, I want to be in Spain. When I'm in Spain, well, I want to be in Spain, so that doesn't count. Or when I'm in Phoenix, I want to be in Wisconsin. Or when I'm in Wisconsin, I want to be in Spain. Or when I'm in Wisconsin, I want to be in Phoenix. Why? Like, stop. Like, this season of my life is, like, so unique.
Yeah.
The only word that's coming to my head right now is in Spanish. It's so único. Like, it's just like, it's this time. I will only be a college student once. What a blessing that I'm split 3 ways.
Yeah.
You know, there will come a day 20 years down the line where I'm planted wherever God's planted me. And the amount of friends or family that I'm going to have in the other 2 places that are left over are going to be few. Because time passes. You get married. You have kids. You plant yourself. You don't travel anymore.
Yeah.
Why am I complaining that I have 3 different homes? Why? Like, I have learned to, like, be like, oh my gosh, I'm in Phoenix right now, and I have 2 more years, and I'm going to enjoy the fact that I get to go to school in Phoenix, Arizona.
Yeah.
And then when I'm in Wisconsin, what a blessing that I get to rest with my family, and that I get to go back home to the Midwest, and that I've grown to love the Midwest. And it's beautiful and awesome, and I like the snow when I'm not there permanently, and, like, enjoy that. Oh.
Sorry, guys. I'm like yawn galore today.
Yawn galore. And then when I'm in Spain, I never really have a problem enjoying Spain when I'm in Spain. But
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, I get to enjoy being with all of my friends over there. And, like, stop wanting to always move on to the next thing. Stop being in a season of singleness and being like, oh, I just wish I was in a relationship. It'll get there. And then once it gets there, you'll be like, oh, I took it all for granted.
Yeah, right. Like, you never realize what you have until it's gone.
Yes. And I just want to cherish this. Like, we don't get to do a podcast forever.
I know. I was thinking about that earlier. I was like, what is our last episode going to look like?
Right? Like, that's, and then what? Then it's just a memory.
Yeah.
You know, so why am I going to complain?
Shoot. Oh, why is this happening so much?
But anyways.
Anyway.
So that would be, there you go. So that would be my next one.
Yeah, that's good. That's something that I definitely need to work on learning, or like work on my own time. Because, like I said, I'm so homesick and all I want to do is go home. But then when I go home, I'm like, well, all my friends are in Phoenix.
Yeah. I just, like, genuinely want to live in every moment. And I feel like this year I've learned how to do that better than I have. It's not perfect. And you can still be anticipatory and excited for what comes next. But not, like, dreading what you're currently doing, you know?
Yeah.
Do you have another one?
I don't have anything that, like, bounces off of that.
Okay, no, you can change it.
Change the subject.
Yeah.
I've learned, this is something that I kind of just realized yesterday, if I'm being honest, but I've realized that I'm learning how to be comfortable in my own skin, you know? Like, for so long, like, years of my life, I've been so judgmental towards myself, how I look, how I act, how I think, things that I do. And then yesterday, I was at work, and I was thinking about how I used to be at work, and I wouldn't talk to anyone, because I was so fearful of what people would think of me. And now everyone at work is my friend. But it's just because I'm starting to get, like, finally comfortable in my own skin and being okay, like, being myself with people.
Yeah.
And that's something that people like. Like, people actually like it when I am myself.
Like, Maya used to tell me, she's like, Vanessa, like, I talk to people at work because I just pretended like I am with you. And I'm like, why wouldn't you, quote unquote, pretend? AKA just be yourself with everybody. Remember that? And you were like, I would just be like, well, how am I like with Vanessa? And then you would emulate them. Like, it's just you being you. That's not how you are when you're with me.
Yeah, it's cool, like, realizing that, because I'm like, dang, like, I actually like being myself, you know? Of course, I've always liked being myself and, like, just being silly. But I didn't realize really until, like, recently that being myself is something that other people also like, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, like, because you're always your worst critic.
Yeah.
Like, you're your worst critic for yourself. But so then you, like, judge yourself based off of what you think other people will think of you, like, blah, blah, blah. But it's, like, it's truly nobody cares. Like, just be yourself, and, like, that's awesome. And that's something that I've realized this year, too. Like I said earlier, like, going into things being positive and, like, wanting to make friends, and, like, that whole changed mindset of not being negative towards yourself or, like, negative towards the world anymore. And, like, once you actually do change your perspective, like, everything else changes.
Yep.
And it's crazy because the the way that I felt about going to work last year and how I feel this year, like, even though I still complain about it all the time and I'm like, oh, I hate my job, I want to quit my job, whatever. In reality, I have a great job, and like, I make friends every single day at my job, and it's funny having funny interactions with people, because it's like, you're never going to see them again until you do. That's a little awkward. Oh.
Yes, sorry, drop my phone.
Anyway,
Keep going.
whatever. It's something that I've learned, is how to be comfortable in my own skin, and it's not an undesired thing for other people, you know? Even though it's like, what people what people think about you doesn't matter in the first place, but like, when you realize that, like, you being you around other people is a likable thing, then it's like, oh, I get it. I think
we're like,
you know,
to the point in our life where we're finally moving out of the teenage stage of we hate
like
ourselves, because I also feel okay, this microphone. I also feel like this year I've grown into my own skin.
Yeah.
Like, I genuinely feel like I am Vanessa, and like in my truest form, and I don't have to pretend, and I can wear pink shoes, and I can wear barrettes, and I can wear Barbie, and like, I am Vanessa. And I feel like maybe before, I just feel like being a teenager is so experimental. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. That's just what it's like. And you're just very judgmental when you're a teenager, and you're going through a lot of changes. But I feel like I'm back to the place where I was when I was like 5.
I keep yawning. I'm like holding back yawns. Keep going.
I feel like I'm back to the place where I was when I was 5.
Yeah.
Where you can just run free and do whatever you want. You're like, I am my most self.
Yeah.
And I feel like this year I grew into my skin. Like, I felt like me was inside the shell of like my body.
Yeah.
And I felt like this year, like, I envelop my whole, like, I am me.
Yeah.
You know?
It's
and I
definitely,
think that's just part of adulting too.
Yeah.
Like, our brains are developing.
Frontal lobe.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, it's definitely something that I'm still learning. Like, I'm not 100% comfortable being myself around like all people of all time, but it's been better recently, and like, it's helped me enjoy life more.
That's
like,
so
just
good.
being like, getting out of my head and just like being awesome with everyone.
Yeah.
You know.
Fire.
And when I say being awesome, I just mean like, because life is cool when you're just having fun. You know.
When you're chill about it.
Anyway.
Yeah, that's good. I'd say another one for me is something that Eileen taught me. She's a psychology major. She's very intelligent. I've learned how to handle situations with psychology. And that has been so helpful.
Yeah.
Truly, she has taught me how to handle so many situations, like, with other people psychologically. And she's like, Vanessa, the reason X does this is because da, 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 da. So when you talk to them, point 1, point 2, point 3, you can't do what you think is right because their brains genuinely don't function like this. You have to approach situations from this angle, approach them from this angle. When people talk to you that way, don't take that all on and like make it all personal, because it's half the time it's not about you. Like, it's about something that's going on with them. So evaluate something else, get to the root of the problem, like and I feel like I've become so much more wise.
Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm sorry.
I feel like I've become so much more wise with how I like handle specifically confrontational situations. Not that I wasn't good at them before, but I don't know, I feel like I've just been able to handle things better because I understand psychology.
Nice.
Would you agree?
Some of that I spaced out for.
Okay.
Because I was yawning and then my eyes were being weird and I had to like blink my yawn away. So I was thinking about that, but most of what you said, yes. I agree with.
Yeah.
Because I've seen it.
I feel like I just have like more of a bird's eye view. Like, when I'm looking at a situation, it's not like I'm like, if you're playing a video game, you're not like the player.
Yeah.
And you're looking at everybody else. You have that bird's eye view where you see yourself and then you see the person. And I don't even know. Psychology is awesome. And I think everyone should learn it so that they know how to like function with other human beings. But
sure.
Yeah, I've learned that.
I was going to make a point, but I don't remember what it was. Oh, like how to identify feelings based off of like a more inner thing that's causing that feeling. That's something I've learned.
Yeah.
Just off of experience and a little silly class I took a couple weeks ago. But like Vanessa said, there's always like an underlying issue that's causing the feeling, or like an underlying like cause of the feeling. And then that's why you're feeling this and this and this, but all these things are covering that up because it's like a defense mechanism.
Yeah.
You know?
And
like anger and like insecurity can go hand in hand. You know, like you're insecure about this, so you're going to be angry about this to cover that up, you know? Or like sadness and something else. Like you're frustrated and it's coming out as sadness, you know?
Yeah.
Something like that.
I totally agree. And like, I feel like Eileen has taught me a lot of like that type of thing. And like, first it was with me. Like, I remember we were walking on the beach and this year was so awful for my acne because of my body was rejecting the man that I was with. Anyways, it was really, really awful and terrible and very painful. And I was walking on the beach with Eileen, and she worked for like the Sephora in Spain, but it wasn't Sephora, it was a different brand. You guys don't know it. And she was a beauty consultant, and I asked her, and I was like, do you think they would hire people with acne? And she looks at me and she goes, why are you asking me that question? And I was like, well, I'm just curious, like, if I were to apply, like, would they hire me or would they not hire me? And she goes, I'm not going to validate that question. Why are you asking me that? And I was like, no, like, it's a hypothetical, like, what do you genuinely think? She goes, Vanessa, that's not why you're asking me. She goes, why are you asking me that question? And I was like, because I just want to know, hypothetically, would they hire me or not? She goes, no, think about it. And so I thought about it, and I was like, it's because I don't think I'm pretty. And so I don't think that they would hire me to sell makeup. And, like, get to the root of the issue. And she's like, okay, why do you think that? And then we talk about it, and she goes, do you think that other people that have acne aren't beautiful? And I was like, no, of course not. And she goes, so why would you think that about yourself? And, like, literally she psychologied me so hard because I asked a hypothetical question, but she's like, she taught me to, like, not validate. Like, she's like, I'm not going to even, like, play into that because psychologically, that's not what you're looking for. You're looking for validation for me to just tell you and be like, no, of course they would hire you. You're gorgeous. That's not what you need. You don't need that validation. You need to find the root of the issue. Why are you asking me that? And find out why that question is just not something you should be asking yourself or treating yourself like that. And, like, literally, she psychologied me so hard that now I can see other situations like that. And so when people can come to me, I'll be like, why are you asking me that? Or why do you feel that way?
Yeah.
Oh, because of blank. No. Why? Like, genuinely, why? And I've had so many fruitful conversations with people because we've actually gotten to roots of issues and haven't resolved a surface level thing.
Yeah.
You know? And so, yeah. Shout out Eileen and all of her psychology classes. For real.
Lit.
So, yeah. Do you go next? Do I go next? I don't remember.
Sure, I can go.
Okay. I have 3 more.
I have 6 more. But we don't have to get on to all of them. One of them is just a funny thing.
Oh, okay.
One of them is literally the fact that I learned how to sleep through multiple alarms. So
nice.
There you go. Covered that one.
Uh-huh.
I also wrote cough, Vanessa learned how to be late. Like I learned how to be late to a lot of things.
Oh no.
Anyways.
So awkward.
Wait, no, I already talked about this one. Give me a sec.
Oh, you're good.
I've learned that money is not as important as you think it is.
Oh, that's a great one.
This is the most broke I've ever been in my life, guys. I'm going to reveal to you right now I have $22 in my bank account. But that's because I was blessed enough to afford groceries.
Yes.
And so I bought groceries, and now I only have that much money because I bought groceries. And you only need a certain amount of money to live. Like, you don't need all the stuff to, like, go and, like, do this and do this and do this. And I've learned, like, how to live off of the bare minimum, I guess.
Yeah.
But, like, I learned that that's okay. Because I'm such, like, a money hoarder, and I don't want to be rich, but I want to feel like I'm well off so that I always have something to fall back on. But, like, you don't need that. Like, you truly don't. Because if you get into a situation where you need help, someone's going to help you.
Yeah.
You know, like, you're not going to, like, just go and starve and die. Like, that's not how it works. Oh, no.
Oh, we just talked about Isaac Bailey on the podcast, and he just walked in.
And he gave us a thumbs down. Anyway, yeah, I just learned that money is not that important. And even though it's still something that I, like, think about all the time, and I'm like, oh, I'm broke, it's actually not that big of a deal. Because like, even having $22 in my bank account right now, like, I'm blessed to have that even. Because I've had so many weeks where I've had $0. Because I'm living off of a college 20-hour-a-week minimum wage pay,
yeah.
You know? But, like, I don't know. It's nice because I've used to be like so much more money worried, and now I'm like feeling blessed and okay with having like basically nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously not nothing because I'm doing very well right now, but like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like not worrying about it as often.
Yeah. When you're wise about your finances, God will have it all in order.
Yeah.
Like you're not gonna die.
Yeah. Like I have my school savings, I have my car savings. That's like all I need.
Yeah.
Like I'm chilling.
Yeah.
You know?
I love it. Come on, growth.
Let's go.
I have 3 more. Okay.
Okay.
Time spent with Jesus heals all things and is where I'm made to be.
Good stuff.
And I obviously knew that before, but I think I've lived it more than ever this year. I think I have grown exponentially in my faith this past year, and also a great gift to singleness because you can spend so much time with Jesus, and when everyone else goes home to their husbands, you go home to the Lord. So why would I complain about that? And I just
Period. Oh.
Okay, Zach, I'm trying to have a deep conversation. And
Why are people doing this to us today?
I don't know.
Keep
Everyone
going.
wants to have the pod.
Yeah.
I just genuinely feel like I just long during my days to just spend time with Jesus. Like I just understand how much I need it and how much I need it to function, that I'm just like, can I just like sit at the feet of Jesus? Just like give me like 5 minutes and then I can keep going.
Yeah.
And it's because truly it does heal you, and spending time with Jesus does heal you. And it's where you're made to be. You're not made to live like the American life that we're all like a victim of the American system of just being an addict to your job and a slave to everything and having opportunities and status and friends, and like we're not made for any of that. So when you actually spend time with Jesus, crazy concept, what you're supposed to do, you can just breathe. Like it feels like you have Vicks Vapor Rub on and you just like can like breathe.
What
you
the
know,
flip?
it just like opens your sinuses.
I feel like that was not a good comparison.
Vicks Vapor Rub, I
Vicks
freaking love that
Vapor
stuff.
Rub. I've used it once in my life.
What?
And I don't even remember it.
Do you use Vicks Vapor Rub?
No.
You guys! I freaking love Vicks. Oh,
My little sister used to.
Have you ever gotten Kleenexes with Vicks in it?
No.
Oh, when you blow your nose, you breathe in the Vicks and it like opens everything.
Okay,
like,
there you go, guys.
I love Vicks Vapor
Jesus
Rub.
equals Vicks Vapor Rub.
Spending time with Jesus equals Vicks Vapor Rub,
Okay,
not Jesus.
Whatever. Same thing.
But yeah, that's my next one.
Nice. I've learned kind of based off of that this is gonna sound kind of morbid, but literally Jesus is the only thing that matters and we're all gonna die. So nothing else, genuinely nothing else matters. And what happens when you die? You go to heaven.
Yes.
If you love Jesus. And that's lit. And okay, think about all these things that don't matter. How do I look today? What am I gonna eat later? I don't want to go to this thing. This person's judging me. I have a bad relationship with this person. I don't want to blah, blah, blah. Guess what? None of it actually matters at all in your life, and you can just keep going and moving on in your life because time is not going to stop for you to fix that problem. It's going to keep going, and if you don't catch up, then it's going to get even worse. But if you realize that nothing matters except for Jesus and you live for him and you give your life to him, then you're like, oh, flip, none of these things actually, like, they don't affect me. Yes. Because I'm like, I have this one thing that's constant and that's the one thing that I need. And also, you can do whatever you want with boundaries, but like, you can do whatever you want. And not like no one's gonna remember because you're gonna die and you're gonna be in heaven. Like you're literally gonna die.
And
Sorry.
they say women can't preach. Dropped a word.
Woo-wee. But seriously, like not like that's something that I learned kind of what off of what you said. Like spending time with Jesus is so cool and nothing else matters.
Yep. It literally doesn't. If you spend time with Jesus, it all falls into place. That rolls into my next one. You can't think that you're going to please other people if you're trying to please God.
That's true.
And that is something that my sister told me because
Brianna is actually so wise.
Brianna is genuinely
Brianna is your mom.
Yes.
Like she just is your mom.
Brianna is so wise, and it is literally just overflow of her time spent with the Lord. Like my sister is like one of the most like anointed on fire people I've ever met for Jesus, and I was going through hard time, obviously, and I was really upset, and I was like, Brianna, like, I'm sad because blank person unfollowed me on Instagram.
Yeah.
And she looks at me and she goes, Vanessa, why are you trying to please people? Because if you're trying to please them, then that's not pleasing God. Like, actively, because those two missions and visions aren't equal. What they are looking for and what God is looking for aren't equal. So if you please one, you're not pleasing the other. Yeah. And shouldn't you strive to please God? And like, my little sister just whacked me in the face, and I was like, ugh. And like, I think about that a lot. Like, and I think a lot, like, in terms of social media too, of like, especially this year has been very like political. And I've just been like, oh, what if people get upset? And it's like,
boy, okay? Who cares?
And like, when does God ever tell you to like speak truth with timidity or like under a bushel? Literally, give me one verse, because it doesn't say that. It's the opposite. It says to speak out boldly. Yeah. So why am I gonna be scared if I know that like what I'm saying is aligned with the truth and with God and with His vision and His mission? Why am I scared to say it? Like, who cares? Like you said, nothing matters.
We're literally all gonna die, and no one's gonna care what you said.
And then we're all gonna
and you're gonna be heaven, and other things are gonna happen. But
so yeah, that was that.
Get in the Word, people.
Literally,
get in the Word. It's cereal. This is cereal.
This is cereal time, guys.
This is serious.
But okay, I have one more. So, do you?
I don't know.
Say one more thingy that you got.
Oh, this one I did really want to touch on. I actually have a Bible verse to go with it.
That's beautiful. Being
the example is super important.
Yeah.
Especially for us as Christians. And I have James 3 verse 1 written down. It says, "Not many of you should become teachers, my fellow believers, because you know that we who teach will be judged more strictly." When you give your life to Christ, you genuinely become an example as well for so many other people, and you don't realize that, especially for people like us who are going into ministry, people like Phil who are going into ministry, because we're becoming teachers, and God's going to use that, and we're going to reach so many people, but those people are going to be watching you. Yeah. Because like you're the one teaching them. Yeah. Like, shouldn't you be living what you're teaching? Yeah. That it's so important to like teach things and then also be aligned with that in the way that you live. It's just like, and I've learned that like through my siblings and my cousins and like everyone as well, because being in the place that I am now and the place that I was a few years ago, two completely different people. Like they don't, I would not be friends with my past self, I don't think. Maybe, perchance. But they have seen that change as well. And now they're watching me because of that. Not in a bad way. I think that's a great thing because I like being the example in that sense, because I can be used by God and what He's doing for me. Yeah. But it's so important to remember that, because like the second you do something that's like bad, contrary to what the Bible teaches, and someone who's watching you who is trying to also like follow what you're doing and like also get closer to Christ through you and like what you're teaching, when you do that, they're gonna be like, oh, they did that, I can do that too. And that's something that I've learned like throughout my years. Also just being an example as an older sister. Yeah. Seeing like the way that the world is and how what the Bible teaches and how easy it is to follow what other people are doing in the world. Also, guys, do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewal of your mind.
Okay, come on.
That, oh, you guys, this is all just like so good, but I'm trying to like stay on track. Basically, being an example is super important if you are a Christian and in general. That's why being a good person is probably a good thing anyway. But yeah, I've just learned through my siblings, like people are watching you like as someone to look up to. Yeah. And that's why it's important to like stay aligned. There you go. Yeah. Summarized kind of.
No, that's great. Totally. Yeah, I definitely feel like I understand I understood this past year the weight of responsibility of like people watching you. Yeah. For sure.
And like people always say like no one really cares like what you're doing, like no one's actually watching you. That's kind of not true. Like in a sense it is, like no one's gonna care like how you look that day, no one's gonna care what you're wearing, no one's gonna care like blah blah blah, this and that. But like there are people that are watching you as an example, as someone to look up to, as a representative of Christ. That's why not everyone is meant to be in ministry. And that's why like certain people have different paths and blah, blah, blah. I'm not trying to talk myself up here and be like, yeah, I can do this. No. This is just where like God has brought me genuinely. I didn't like want to be here from the beginning. No, I'm serious. I didn't want to be here like when I got here at college, and now I realize how cool it is, but now people are watching me.
Yeah.
So it's like, just keep that in mind.
And the best thing is too, is that like, it sounds like a lot of pressure, the fact that people are watching you, and the fact that like, oh, don't mess up, quote unquote. But truly, if your priority is spending time with the Lord, how you live your life is a genuine reflection of that. You don't have to act. You don't have to pretend. You don't have to try. The way that you're living your life that other people are watching genuinely is just how are you spending time with the Lord? Because if you're spending time with the Lord, there's going to be fruit. So there's going to be love. There's going to be joy. There's going to be patience because of the time spent with the Lord. Not because I'm pretending, not because Maya's pretending, not because I have to wake up every day and be like, oh my gosh, everyone's watching me. Because nothing matters, like we said. But the way that we live our life is for God. And people just happen to be watching. And it's really easy to follow God when you're spending consistent time with him.
Yeah.
You know? And they say women can't preach.
Wait, I was going to say something else too, but I forgot what I was going to say.
Oh, sorry.
Frick.
Oh, sorry. Remember.
What were we saying?
About being an example. Responsibility. They're watching.
It was going to be a good point.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, there is room for like mistakes.
Oh, yeah.
Like everyone makes mistakes. Everyone falls into sin, blah, blah, blah. It's not like we're living by this strict book of rule after rule after rule, and the second you make a mistake, like you're done for. Yeah. Like that's not how the world works either. Like there is room for mistakes, but then there's also like repercussions for those mistakes and like being okay with owning up to them too. Because when people see that you made a mistake and you've realized it and you own up to it and you try to fix it, that's also being a good example. Yeah, and it's
like it seriously is all overflow. Like genuinely, like it's not something you have to try at. And when you mess up, asking for forgiveness and repenting and like moving on from that is also a sign of your time spent with the Lord, because it's humility, because it's recognizing that you're not perfect. Like all of that is literally, it's simple if you understand who Jesus is and you actually know him and you spend time with him. And there's going to be hard times. I'm not saying that, but like it truly is overflow. It's not an act. You know what I mean?
Like life happens. Like this past year, we've both made so many mistakes.
Yes.
But hashtag get back in the game.
But you know what made making those mistakes so much easier was spending less time with God.
Spending less time?
Yeah, it made making mistakes easier.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, that makes
because
sense.
I was like, oh, well, I can't spend time with God because XYZ. And then you lose sight. Yeah. And then you all of a sudden start to veer off. Because it genuinely is how much time you're spending with the Lord. Like, for real, you know?
It's true.
So
yeah, there is room for mistakes, but get in the Word.
There you go. Okay, are you ready for the last point?
Yes.
Okay,
Is this like a good like grand finale?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Wait. I don't know if what I have written down is really like well said, but
okay.
You're gonna like this one.
Is it about me?
Yeah.
Oh my flip.
I have Yaya is truly your best friend and a gift from the Lord. Treasure her and don't take her for granted. Oh, I'm actually gonna cry.
Don't cry. Are you serial?
Yes. I'm so emotional, guys. It's been a long week. Okay. And I said it's perfectly okay when it's just the two of us.
Don't cry.
Guys, I love Maya K so much.
You can't do that.
I am gonna, because I have put Maya through the ringer this year with being my friend. And literally the Lord has showed me that she like is truly such a gift. And why would I ever take her for granted, you know? And like I have learned to like be like, oh my gosh, when it's just the two of us, like that's enough. Because she truly is a gift. So like just stop chasing other things, stop chasing other people. Because when I go home to Maya, like, that's okay. And when I want to do things, it can be just me and Maya. And that's okay. And, like, I don't have to, like, rack up all of these other things of the world. Like, he's given me such a gift in Maya and literally my dream of having, like, a best friend. like when I was like, if you told me like when I was younger that I was gonna have a friend like Maya, that's like what I read about in storybooks of like, oh, I want that like one girl best friend who's blonde and I'm brunette, and like we do everything together, and everyone's always like, oh my gosh, the inseparable duo. That's what I've always wanted. And like I'm literally living out in like an answered prayer and like a desire that's been in my heart since I've been a little girl. And I think like before I took that so much for granted. And like this year I've realized like Maya's here to stay, and like why would I not treasure that, you know? And I've put her through the ringer. Okay? Like, and I've put her in so many bad situations that she did not have to be, but she was there because she's so much of a blessing, and God has truly placed her in my life to be my friend and to hold me accountable and to keep me in line, because that's what friends are supposed to do. So, yeah, that's my last point.
This is something I'm passionate about. Not about myself, but our friendship. Like, that's also something I've learned. I was reading Exodus. You know what I'm going to talk about.
Yeah.
I was reading Exodus, and it was talking about when Moses was at the burning bush and, like, how God, like, encountered him there. And he was like, you're going to go and do this. You're gonna. Like, you have to.
Yeah.
Like, that's, like, his whole purpose in life is to do that. And Moses was like, no, I don't want to do that. I have this problem. Like, whatever. And the verse literally says, it's so funny. And then God's anger burned against Moses. And then the next verse after that is God saying, okay, I'm going to give you Aaron. He's going to go with you. Oh, boom! That's literally how I feel like our friendship is. And like, I take it for granted too all the time, because like when we have arguments, I'm like, oh, Vanessa's so annoying. But like when you realize, like when you really break it down and get down to like the bottom of it, our friendship is truly so like planted by God. Like our friendship, nothing in my life would have happened if I wasn't friends with Vanessa. You know?
Through the
like,
Lord, man.
That's just like how how the tables have turned. But like it truly, we say this all the time, like we truly think that like we're like Vanessa is like the Moses to my Aaron, or like whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like our friendship is so like genuinely like built on the Lord, made by the Lord, like we see the fruits of it, blah blah blah, all this stuff. Like it genuinely is like we're not going anywhere.
And what a blessing that even like the times that like we do argue and we are annoyed with each other, that's never even on our mind to like
I don't ever want to be your friend
again.
I don't
ever want to be like, that's not how our friendship works. We're just sisters. And so like we like get annoyed and like we have arguments that last no more than a day. Like you know what I mean?
Well, I feel like I can't like live if we don't get through arguments. Like there's this
We've
one
never
day,
had an argument that was like, we're not going to be friends
well
anymore.
No, we always fix it. But there's this one argument we had over the summer where I was like, oh my gosh, like I couldn't stop thinking about it all day, and I was like so distraught. I was like, I have to fix this, and I was like, I was at work and I couldn't talk to anyone because that's the only thing I was thinking about. Maybe that's kind of obsessive and weird, but like I was like, you know, like I just can't lose Vanessa. And that's just how life is.
And guess what? We talked about it and we were literally fine.
I don't like even remember most of the things that we argued about because they're all so dumb. Yeah. Like genuinely. So
literally, this isn't like I'm so grateful Maya's still here, because I never doubted that she wasn't going to be here. But it's just me reflecting on the fact that like God's so gracious and has given me a friend that I've always wanted. You know?
You're too kind.
It's true. Anyways, that was my last point.
Oh, that's so nice.
I hope you liked it. It was my surprise.
Is there anything that you want to learn in this coming year?
What do I want to learn? Where do I see myself in the next year?
Oh, we have to do the message to our future self in a year.
Yes. Wait, okay. Guys, we were thinking about doing like the Billie Eilish thing.
Yeah.
And like being like where we are now, and then we'll like watch it next year. So this is my letter. Dear future Vanessa, you're probably really awesome and cool. And you graduated from worship arts. You have a bachelor's degree in your pocket.
Dang.
What the bum? Like, actually, like, you have a bachelor's degree. That's crazy. Nuts. And you are getting your master's. That's crazy. And you're probably learning so much about the Bible right now, and it's really cool. And I hope that you are still in a season of singleness, because I want you to enjoy that as much as possible. And I really hope that you stuck to that and that you are just living out the fullness. And if God called you to something else, congratulations. But I don't think that's going to happen. So really, I hope you're still enjoying being single and having such a fun time. And that you're still doing everything that you love and living in the abundance of blessings of the Lord, and that you've grown still so much in your faith. Don't ever let that stop. Keep going up, because that's the one mountaintop that you'll never fully reach till you get to heaven.
That's true.
That's what's yours?
I'm nervous. I've never done this before. Hey, girl. Things are looking cool for you in the future right now. At this point, next year, you will have left the country, been a missionary, and spread the word somewhere awesome. I hope that you stop planning stuff, because it never works out. I'm still planning stuff for you. I feel like it's not going to work. So just let me know, like, some of the stuff that you've done, because I feel like it's going to be crazy, out of this world, things that I never would have even thought. So good for you that you got to do that. And also, I hope that you stop worrying about what other people think about you, because you're actually kind of cool sometimes. And I hope that you got a job at the studio.
Oh, that's a good goal.
I hope that you work with Vanessa.
Oh, yes.
That'd be cool.
That would be cool.
I hope that you actually stay committed in learning drums, and that you're a lot better, because I think it's cool. And I'll be a little bit sad if you still only know how to play the greatest next year. So that's lit. What else? I hope that you don't stop getting in the Word too, because right now I'm in a season of where I feel like it's a burden sometimes, and that's not what it is. I hope that you find that it's genuinely like something that you like need to live on. Like man cannot live on bread alone, and neither can you, even though you're a woman. And whatever. I hope that your faith is a lot stronger too, and that you've learned a lot from the Bible. I hope that you've gained wisdom from the Bible, because you want to read Psalms right now and read Proverbs and James. So I hope that you did all of that, and that you're awesome still, and that you got a few new clothing items, because I'm running out of things to wear on the podcast. So let me know, girl, what you're up to.
That's a lot more specific than mine. That's good. I don't really have anything specific.
I don't know what to say.
Man. Caleb, do you have anything that you want in the future?
To grow in my faith, specifically.
Period.
Yeah.
To trust in him more and trust in his plan for me, rather than trying to always figure out what his plan is for me, just letting it happen.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes he doesn't reveal it to you till you're already living in it.
That's true.
Scary. Scary alert. Do you have any reflections that you'd like to take away from your 21st year of life?
No, not really. I think
all right.
Just that the fact that I've grown so much, like tremendously in my faith this year, comparatively to last year, is enormous. It's like I've learned to put more trust and faith in him and his plan for me, rather than like figuring out all of it completely on my own.
Yeah.
And also being able to trust those around me, rather than like, oh, I'm a burden. I can't trust these guys. Or I can't trust myself with these guys. But realizing that God has put these people in my life for a reason.
Nice.
That's
good.
I love it. Wow.
Lit.
I feel like this has been a great podcast.
It has.
At least it's been enjoyable for me.
I've enjoyed it.
If you guys didn't like it, I'm so sorry.
I think they've enjoyed it.
It's for God. It's not for you. So.
Okay, I'm kidding.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Let us know in the comments down below what you've gone through. No, I'm kidding.
If you have listened to this podcast and you know nothing about what we just talked about this guy named Jesus, drop a comment, and we would love to tell you all about him, because he's the coolest guy.
Lit.
So,
yeah.
Yes.
I don't really know what else to say. It's kind of hard to like wrap up all the deep stuff that we just got into.
I guess happy birthday to me. And
happy
to Maya
birthday
and
to us.
Yo.
Happy birthday to Jesus soon, because it's almost December.
All four of us have a
almost
birthday.
Christmas.
Come on.
Yeah, Phil's birthday's in a couple days.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's actually tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's all of our
couple
birthdays,
days.
actually.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That's lit and
that's
crazy.
nuts.
Crazy and awesome. Cool. Well, guys, this has been Taking Out the Trash podcast.
Podcast.
Wait,
Sus?
how do we do this? I'm Vanessa.
I'm Maya.
Oh, and this has been
Taking Out the Trash
podcast. Bye, guys.
Adios.